We rolling? Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Recording from my apartment, this is Keeping Up with the Nerds, issue 298. I'm Sean.
I'm Nick.
And this is Bryan.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Woo! I wanted to look that way for whatever reason on the camera because I'm so used to the camera being that way. Now it's over here, and I just blocked that camera. Hi, guys. Welcome to issue 298.
Watch where your hands are.
Woo! Sean, I'm going to go ahead and put your nose right there. How's it going, guys? This is Sean's apartment. We're back. We filmed, or we recorded... when we watched Thunderbolts here the last time.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
That was the last time we were here. Yes.
Yeah, I still I think that's my favorite issue cover.
That one was a good one.
Yeah.
I think the season this upcoming season is gonna be pretty cool. This
year 6?
Yeah, year 6. Nerds on the road.
Welcome to Divers. What is it? What is
Diners,
it? Diners, Drivers, and Dives.
You're gonna need to dye your hair blonde again.
Oh God, no, no,
Yeah?
we're
you
not.
Want to be Guy Fieri?
Dude, I've been Guy Fieri.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I like last time.
he's got ADHD.
Dude, last time I went to, the last time I colored my hair blonde was because everybody was like, "You look like Guy Fieri."
Like, all right, fine, I'll be Guy Fieri.
I actually have a picture that they photoshopped of my blonde hair, and they put the sunglasses on me in the flame shirt, and they put me behind the diners.
You can actually bring your mic up higher, dude.
Yeah,
yeah, you can.
I can do it again. You know what? I feel like for this year we should all dye our hair. What are you gonna dye your hair into?
I was thinking
he already did. He shaved it.
Either maybe dyeing it now because it's short, and then just have like my black roots, or I just
go bald.
Short.
Go bald.
Again.
Go bald.
I feel like we should. All
I wouldn't mind.
Go
going
Johnny
bald.
Sins bald.
I actually have. I was surprised.
Johnny Sins.
He's a firefighter. He's a doctor.
He's the
most talented man in the world. Apparently,
he's the male Barbie.
Yeah,
he's the most employed man in the world.
Yeah.
Go check out our website.
You need a job done?
Keep it up with the nerds.
Johnny Sins will fill that spot.
Check out our website. Keep it up with the nerds.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and replace Nick with Renee, xmen.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/keep it up with the nerds, and our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean, also YouTube Music. Please check out our affiliate link below for Opus Clips. That's what we've been using to clip our podcast and what you've been seeing on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. They've been helpful. They've been great. It's been picking up some pretty good clips of ours. So if you guys are new to content creation, we recommend that you check them out. It's a pretty good service, cheap as well. I know that it's complicated with like how to do content creation and making sure that your things get seen across different platforms. It has helped us out tremendously. So check out our affiliate link down below in the description for Opus Clips. We're 2 weeks away from the launch of year 6, which is freaking crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited?
I don't know. I feel like it's interesting because it's like,
is this going to be our experimental year?
Yeah.
this is where we're
one experimental album.
Well, we divorced.
We're 6 now. Yeah, we're 6 now.
No, we divorced. We divorced our partner from a 5-year relationship, and now we're gonna go out and explore. We might experiment, you know.
No, they just went another way.
Yeah, and we're going the other way.
It's not their fault. They fell out of love with you, Bryan.
Exactly. It happens, dude. It's fine.
Did you come from a broken home?
No.
Is that what it
My
is?
parents both loved each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever like VHS from the Killers? Because I think that's their one album that was like the most experimental, and
is it really?
People loved it, or you just flat out.
No, if it was a Killers album, it was what's that blue one?
Blue
with Mr. Brightside.
No, that's not the Killers. No. That's Weezer.
No.
Wait, no, it's not.
I'm thinking Blue Album of Weezer.
That's the Blue Album, and they have the Green Album. I forget the album name. Anyways, no, I wasn't listening to the Killers in middle school, dude.
I was cool.
Yeah.
Where are you?
K-Rock.
K-Rock.
And the
back
Star.
When it was good in the back in the day.
Had the Star too.
Yeah, but I used to listen when they used Kevin and Bean.
Kevin and Bean, yeah.
Kevin and Bean.
Before they got locked out and kicked out.
I mean, no, Bean was welcome back.
Bean was welcome back. Kevin, I think, said he didn't want to come back.
Yeah, Kevin. Well, Kevin lives in Seattle.
Does he really?
Yeah, he would always like telecom from Seattle. Yeah.
I
Oh.
did not know that.
Yeah, Kevin lives in like Seattle.
What? I always thought they
Yeah.
had good chemistry enough to basically sound like they were on the same roof.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I always
That was
thought that too.
crazy. What
no,
the heck?
dude, he lived in Seattle.
To
He
think,
telecommed in.
do you think that we would be good enough to host a radio show?
I think so.
Yeah.
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 I feel like Whittier needs to have a radio
Coming
show.
to you from 109.5.
Public access radio?
No, but like our own private like network kind of stuff.
Private
know,
network.
Private radio waves.
I don't want to be affiliated with the FCC or who is it that's in charge of the radio broadcast?
Isn't it the FCC?
Oh, it is the
FCC.
FCC.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
they get
FCC.
that too.
Yeah.
But they're a lot
Equal
stricter,
opportunity for
which is
all.
ironic because they're actually a lot more stricter on the radio than they are for television.
Yes.
Oh, not now.
I mean, we could just be on XM satellite radio.
Are we gonna be the next Howard Stern?
Ew. I hate that man with a passion. I effing hate Robert.
I would never abuse my wife, or cheat,
Or just exist?
not talk to my kids at all, or just be a terrible person.
Yeah.
Or think that you're funny when you're actually not?
I'm hilarious. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Howard Stern, dude.
Oh, right, that guy.
I'm surprised. I think he fell into the gaze of like love with America from America's Got Talent because everyone was really.
I forgot he was on. Was he in America's Got Talent or American Idol?
He was
no,
America's
America's Got
Got
Talent.
Talent.
He was a judge for a while.
No, he was like the shock jock of the year of like the 80s.
He was the one that was like. He replaced Simon. He was the Simon Cowell at the time.
No, it
because
was
he
Simon Cowell, Howard Stern, and what's her name?
Howard Stern was not with Simon Cowell. I think.
I don't know what either of you two are talking about. Howard Stern has been on the radio since the 80s.
No, I know that, yes, but like
He was on America's Got Talent as a judge.
Okay, yeah.
within the
That's what we're
latest
talking
years,
about.
What I'm saying is like why people began to like him rather than just see him as a shock jock.
No, dude, he's always been liked. He's always had a huge audience.
Yeah,
Because even when he left,
he's made movies.
when he left
published books.
97.1, because he had a morning show, the Howard Stern Show, he got fired from there for like saying just outrageous stuff.
Yeah,
And then immediately as soon as he got fired, XM Radio was coming out, and he was the first person they picked up because they were like, "This guy's
Let's do
gonna
something
bring-"
radical, guys.
They knew that he was going to bring in money because people were like, "Oh, he not only does he have a vendetta, but also what could he do?" Well, what could he do with the FCC not on his ass?
Does he have a vendetta?
So obviously, and he's gonna want to work.
he had a whole segment where he brought in guys with micro penises.
He did.
That was hilarious.
That was back when 97.1 was like very edgy.
Yeah,
Where it had like Frosty, Heidi, and Frank. Where you had
97.1 was Jack FM or
no. That's what it is. 93.1 Jack FM.
93.1.
Yeah.
No, 97.1 was always like this. Like that was like weird radio because it was a lot of talk radio.
98.7 was.
Or am I thinking 98.7?
98.7.
No, 98.7 was new, isn't it?
No, that's 102.7.
102.7.
102.7.
Kiss FM.
Anyone under the age of 30 right now is like,
There's
what
no
are you
confusion.
saying?
The reason why I know this is because
Don't worry, we have stuff to talk about. It's just because we got on this.
I know, but the reason this is why I know because 97.1 actually had a charity fundraiser here in Whittier. Back in the day, over at the park, and I watched Tom Likas run to first base, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
That's a name I haven't heard.
Because Tom Likas, for people who are under the age of 30. Tom Likas used to be a radio personality, and he was like all about being like the alpha man. He was basically what was it? He was Andrew Tate before Andrew Tate was a thing. He was the original Andrew Tate,
but not so radical.
Yes, but he was like all about like, well, you're the reason why he doesn't make love to you, and blah 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 blah. So,
like Jerry Springer.
Yeah, very like over the radio Jerry Springer.
So
not quite Loveline because Loveline is really really good.
Do you remember?
It had substance. That was my sex ed.
Loveline.
That was your sex
No, dude,
ed?
because honestly, with Dr. Drew and them, Dr. Drew, they actually had like great
Dude,
topics.
because of Dr. Drew, I used rubbers.
Yeah.
Like genuinely,
No, yeah. Dr. Drew would
No,
go
I
over-
believe that. I believe that.
But not only that,
I
but
didn't have a dad in my life to have that conversation.
No, I
with,
believe
and I
that.
didn't really want to talk about my mom.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe
Ma'am.
it. No, I was gonna say, do you guys remember when K-Rock had Miss Double December?
yes, that used to be a thing.
No.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't remember?
No.
I went to one back in like, I think it's like 20.
It was their
2012,
wet t-shirt
2013.
contest.
Yeah.
Oh
They would
my
have like
gosh.
this giant wet t-shirt contest. I remember being a kid going like, I want to go.
And did you never went?
No.
Dude, I don't know what was wrong with me. This
My-
was like
my
back
mom
in
wouldn't let my
2012,
dad take
2013.
me.
No.
No, but my dad
Dude.
took us to go to to the 97.1 baseball game. I don't know.
Wait, how old was I? Because you had to be 21 to enter.
That's why I'm saying, like, how did you go?
So how did I get in? Was it 2014?
I don't know.
Maybe. Anyway, I took a photo with the Miss Double December, the one that won.
Oh, you did.
I
Nice.
did. Yeah.
I remember
Before or
listening
after
to that
she
one.
won?
After.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was.
So he was like, "Oh, you won! I'm gonna take a picture with you."
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not, dude?
You weren't with her from the
I
beginning.
remember. I do remember that. That was when like radio was wild. When
Yeah,
people
dude.
When it was like we'll do anything to make sure you don't turn the channel.
And now we evolved into podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
That's
saying
where
we got to host?
society
Are
is
you
at
saying
now.
we got to host a Miss Double December on our end now?
Whip them out.
I can reach out to Stormy Daniels.
No,
She's working. Yeah, she needs work.
we're a PG podcast, PG-13.
Well, I mean,
ish.
she's a mushroom. She's a mushroom farmer.
You know,
What? Okay. All right. Okay.
yeah,
If you know, you know.
yeah.
You talking about chodes?
Surprisingly enough, too, there's a lot of adult content creators like within the actual industry that go to conventions like LA Comic Con.
Oh, yeah, they do.
No,
Wonder
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But it's
like,
not because, I mean, they self-promote, but you know why they're doing it. Because they themselves are
some of
nerds
them
as well.
Yeah.
go just not even like attending booths. There
Yeah,
are
but-
some that actually just go
Go
to
to
like,
enjoy.
what is it con lobbying where they're just in the lobby and just like taking photos
Well,
and
not
hanging out.
not only that, but also like a lot of the people in that industry they're nerds too.
Oh,
like,
big time.
A lot of them are like super hardcore like anime nerds or like comic book
Wood
nerds.
Rocket Productions, that
Still-
company.
yeah.
Like, all of Bob's Burgers, TMNT. What other
Like
ones
the-
have they done?
I think they did the Harry Potter one too. Yeah, they've done a lot.
April O'Neil. She seems like she's a super hardcore.
Don't worry, I'll download it for you.
nerd. Send them the right link.
No, sending them the wrong link.
I swear, I thought it was
Ruin
the
Ninja Turtles for him.
I swear to God, I thought it was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That was weird. That was really weird.
That poor girl. I don't know why. Whenever I say that, I always think of Adam's Family Values.
Mmm.
When
When
when he opens up the cake. Have you seen Adam's Family Values? It's Uncle Fester's wedding. So Lurch bakes a cake, and then there's like supposed to be a stripper that jumps out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like they open
Yeah.
it, and it's just like steam coming out of the cake. And then they're like, "Lurch, was she in the cake before you baked?"
Yeah, I remember that.
That poor girl. C'est la vie. And then they just close the cake.
Yeah.
And then they just close it.
So
Is this a bomb? What? Oh no, I know it's not my birthday.
No.
there was no point in putting the timer
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah, timed out. Okay, whatever.
We're still recording, right?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Yeah.
The audio's still good?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
We don't need to check.
Yeah, you're fine.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we want
how's
to keep
your
it a
guys'
short episode. That's what we want to do. We want to try to be civil and short.
Yeah.
Hour 15. We're exhausted. I feel like we need to explain some stuff because we do have like actual like listeners that are consistent with our channel and stuff. They haven't seen any uploads on which we do. They haven't seen any uploads on Thursdays. So right now we're kind of in a rebuilding period. We're not in an actual like location, as you guys can tell. And if you guys are audio listeners, we're not in like a stable location. So right now we're planning.
It's not that we're not in a stable location. We have locations.
We do. We're not
recording out of our apartments.
We're nomads.
We're
the Northmen.
I know, but you're making
It's
you're
not
making
like
it.
you're gonna miss an episode because we didn't have a place to record at. We will
Yeah.
always have
We
a
all-
place to record.
Yeah.
even if we're
But
recording
not
just
worried.
off our phones.
As of right now, the reason why we're not doing
Thursday
skits is one, it's the time it's the time because one we're all before we could stay in the shop until midnight, or we could do we could stay until 1:30, 2 o'clock. Now we're doing it so that to best adjust to our wives or girlfriends and
the babies,
like neighbors of we're not gonna be recording super late, and we have to basically we're getting what we need, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that we're gonna stop doing skits. We have a plan to kind of reincorporate those back into our fold and everything like that. It's something that kind of that's the reason why a lot of you are here, because you loved our skits and stuff like that.
And you guys entered to win the Godzilla shoes. And
you entered to get Godzilla shoes too. But I mean, but the bigger thing is that we know what you guys like. We hear you. Everything else, it's not something that we want to stop doing. It's just for the time being until we can better figure out how that's going to look and what that's going to work out to be. We're just going to give you a podcast for right now.
Yeah, for now.
Just
and it's temporary.
Weather with us.
Yeah. Temporary.
Horizons are coming.
There are plans for issue 300.
Yeah.
There's a plan for issue 300 because Sean's right, because we were talking about this. We've talked about it. We always do something special for like the main first issues. So we're going to be doing something for issue 300. We're still going to do our annual. We're still going to be doing a bunch of stuff, but right now we're just in a transitional period. So we'll
to meet a friend of mine.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we're transitioning into like something bigger and better and everything. And I think that if people are saying like, well, you guys always say that every year, I think every year we've done something better and something bigger. So it's growth. Okay. We're working off zero funds here. We get paid once a year to host the festival or portion of it. And that's it. We got bigger plans.
And if you guys want us to bring back certain things, like if you guys want us to bring back reactions, you guys want us like, oh, fill that Thursday with a reaction, or fill that Thursday with comic strips. We liked comic strips and everything like that.
I enjoyed those like 3-4 issues of comic strips that
they were fun.
Like, segments
yeah,
they were fun.
That's why
we can do it.
Those are easy to do. Skits, I will admit, take a lot. Skits for that 3 minutes, it takes about 4 hours.
People think that directing you know what's so funny is I was watching this other podcast, the Nintendo podcast, and he was just like, yeah, we do these shows live, like, because they actually do their podcast live and then they put the recording on YouTube afterwards. But he's like, dude, it's hard work. Like, and I got it. I understood what he meant. Basically having to record live, you don't cut any edits, it's all just natural, and you have the idea of how the podcast is going to go in your head, but it never ends up going to plan.
No, never.
And it's just like, it's difficult. I totally get it. So we do shoot our podcast live, technically, even though it's not live, but we don't do any rough edits. It's what it is.
None of it's scripted.
No.
This is live on your computer right now.
Exactly. Like right now when the piano's going to fall on Sean's head. Right in your computer.
I'm scared.
I saw what you scrolled.
Yeah,
I'm a shit.
I will.
And you know what? I saw that video too.
Whoa!
It's a good one. That's a good one.
I was going to say, I do want to try live streaming this week.
Yeah.
I do, yes, because Forza Horizon 6 is coming out.
Yes.
My brother started doing Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah, because he pre-ordered?
Yeah, he got the
That
pre-order.
Bastard.
And then he's going to do it for when James Bond comes out as well.
Okay, that makes sense. Streaming?
Okay.
Or playing?
Streaming. Yeah, he's gonna stream. He's gonna stream.
Is
James.
Is he gonna be on
James
Twitch?
Bond. Yeah, he's on Twitch.
I'll watch him.
Which Prospero89. Yeah, go check him out.
What? Say that again?
We'll throw
Prospero?
his handle
Prospero.
right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, like
Okay.
The Tempest.
Yeah.
Shakespeare's The Tempest.
I think I'm going to live stream to the Nerds channel.
Yeah,
See
dude.
what it's
Through
like,
YouTube,
yeah.
right?
I just want to play. I mean, I only technically have about like 2-3 hours. If I like get immediately home from like work, I can just jump into playing it.
I just want a live stream of of your home. Just a dog running around.
No, that dog's staying in the cage, dude. I'm not going to let him out.
Do you have a gaming chair?
No.
You have a chair shaped like that?
I used to have that same brand.
Your
The
boat-
GT,
really?
yeah, the GT Racing, it like ripped. I
don't know why
abused the
I
crap
feel
out of
like-
it.
I don't know why I feel like at your place it's just like your daughter's chasing the dog and like
With the fork.
like with the fork.
Oh no! Did I not tell you guys what she was gifted?
What?
So my sister-in-law gifted her a. Anyways, I'm going to stream Forza Horizon 6 on Tuesday. It'll be over by the time. Whatever. Anyways,
so-
anyways,
episode
yeah,
ends
I should have already streamed.
Yesterday he streamed,
Yeah.
so if you didn't
was
watch
good,
it,
right?
you should have.
Yeah, did you see
And
me
if he
just?
didn't, and if he didn't stream, why not? What happened?
Anything you want to predict right now before it happens?
What's your
You know what? I'm gonna try my hardest
What's gonna happen during
to
stream?
get on. I'm gonna. What's gonna happen on stream?
Yeah, during stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
crashes.
yeah.
Crashes.
No, in the
House burns
background.
down.
No, I think I imagine the whole like something's gonna fall. He gets up and he's not wearing pants.
We just see turtle butt.
It's just cheeks. It's just cheeks. And that's his first. And that's his first episode of Cake on Cake.
Yes.
Because then he sits back down and then he goes like,
He's just gonna see all the gifted subs. Like,
yeah.
What happened?
And then you see
his
him,
morals out the window when he sees that dollar sign.
He sees the $200 in the bank and he's like, oh. I could buy more cake.
That's all it took. Damn it, Nick was right.
I could get
Damn
more
it, my
cake.
ass does sell.
Yeah, I told you.
No, I want to try to immediately go to Mount Akina.
Is that where you can race with the Gundam?
No, that's where the mountain pass in Initial D.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I immediately want to go there.
That's cool.
Just run it. What was I gonna say? No, I'm gonna try to live stream on Tuesday. I'll see what happens there. I don't know. We'll see. I was gonna say something. I completely forgot.
What was it? Just kind of like move on to the show. You know what I've been loving so far? I've been seeing a lot of posts and it's been beautiful. Brendan Fraser went on an interview and he was doing an interview and he was like, and he goes, "Hey, just letting everybody know, we are officially like doing Mummy 4."
Shut up.
He's like, "We're doing Mummy 4, and we're also the entire original cast is coming back. We're all coming back. We're all going to be doing Mummy 4."
Except Benny. Because Benny's dead.
Well, Benny's dead.
Unless
but yeah,
they find a way to write him in.
that'd be cool.
That would.
He's another mummy. Anyway, so he's been the true big
He's the
bad.
Scarab King.
So
we already had the Scorpion King.
So
He's the Scarab King.
so apparently they're gonna act like 3 didn't happen.
Thank God.
But here's
How
the
do
other
you
thing.
just pretend like it just didn't, or do you
didn't
retcon
happen.
it?
You don't need it to happen.
It didn't happen.
But
They
here's the
didn't-
thing.
no.
But then he like kind of broke down. You can kind of hear him like he kind of welled up, and then he's going. You have to give me time though, because I have to get this 57-year-old gear back in shape to give you what you guys deserve.
Wow.
So he then on Brendan Fraser's
the Marvel
account.
diet.
So on Brendan Fraser's account, it's him working out, and he's already lost so much weight. Dude is
Can you look him up?
Dude is getting built right now. Like
That's
you just see him
good.
sweat and everything else. Here's the thing that I am loving though, and it's not that people are going like, "Whoa, that's sick. So glad that he's getting healthy." Yada yada yada. I love the fact that people are reposting his story, and then going, "It wasn't your body that made you O'Connell. It's you. You could have come back as yourself."
But I think that I think what he's doing, and it's so interesting too, because you saw that with what's his name from The Rookie, Nathan Fillion.
Fillion.
Yeah, I mean, it's this passion, it's this like admiration, it's this
Yeah.
love for a franchise that
yeah.
like you were part of.
Yeah, dude, he looks jacked. He's getting jacked, dude.
His arms and his
me see.
pecs are getting there.
Yeah,
him.
he looks great.
Good
For 57?
for him. Oh, whoops, it closed.
For 57, he's looking great.
Yeah, good. And 57's not old, dude.
No,
No.
but no.
I think you're like once you get Medicare,
No,
then you're old.
Because no. Here's what I'm saying. Genetically and physically, your body makes a change after 30.
Yeah, the
and after
chemistry.
40,
Yeah.
it's harder to build muscle. It's harder to lose weight.
Wait, his gym is in his living room? That's sick, dude.
Brain chemistry changes too.
Your brain chemistry changes. There's a lot of things that are like. Not a lot of people can go on those diets because they're also psychological.
Yeah.
Like you're psychologically depriving yourself of calories or like of certain things just to get kind of like the bare minimum calories that you need for your body to, 1, maintain itself, and 2, to properly make muscle.
Have you ever read Spoons Over Forks?
No.
No.
But you know,
Highly recommend.
you know what the other thing is that he's probably getting in shape to be able to do his own stunt work as much as he can.
That's the big thing because he did his own stunt work in 1 and 2.
Well, all that stunt work is why he kind of, you know.
Wait, so then what was this Mummy movie that just came out?
Confusing him for Val Kilmer for a second. Sorry.
No. Val Kilmer, yeah.
Yeah.
The latest Mummy movie was another attempt at rebooting the Mummy.
Yeah,
But
but
also,
they're in China.
but also it's like one of those things of.
The Dragon
It's-
Emperor.
But no, the latest Mummy that just came out, like it was the Mummy. It was the one where the girl was in the sarcophagus in the middle of the forest.
Which is weird because it's tying to Evil Dead.
It's a weird tie into Evil Dead. Yeah, it's from the director of Evil Dead, and then he like
wait, Sam Raimi or
no,
or the rebooted one.
I think
the guy
it's
who
the guy
did
who
the
did the
reboot.
2013 one.
Yeah. The director of the reboot has.
So he's
even admitted like, oh yeah, it's an unofficial tie-in to the Evil Dead.
I know.
And like her powers come from the Necronomicon, and I was
not
like,
what?
Exactly.
That's what.
It's
That's
like
what
a
What?
curse.
Yeah. No.
It's weird. Yeah.
You messed up if my voice goes high pitched.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. So that's why I'm really happy that.
I still want to watch it. I have yet to watch it.
I feel like it didn't do well. Because why?
No,
else
it
would
didn't
they-
because there was no ad. There was
And
no
you know what
advertisement.
else? The
because-
Wolfman didn't do good too, but that was actually a really good watch.
Which one?
The new Wolfman, the one that came out with the girl from
yeah,
Ozark,
yeah.
and she's Silver Surfer. I thought it was really cool.
It wasn't as good as Dracula though, as Nosferatu and.
Oh no!
It wasn't as
or
good as one of those. Or Frankenstein. No,
yeah.
it wasn't as good as those.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, because those. I mean, you need Guillermo del Toro.
Yes,
I
and
think-
also those were written as a really good
Single movie.
romance.
Yeah.
too.
Nosferatu?
It was a love story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nosferatu is a love story.
I still have a hard time recommending that movie to people.
Oh yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
You know what? I immediately. You know how I know now that movies are great.
If normies go like no.
No, when Monica goes, that was good. When like that's how I because I'll admit I'm kind of a whore. I'm a whore when it comes to movies. Like I'll like unless the movie was like
You
god
slut.
awful.
I'm the only snob or just the arrogant guy with an opinion.
unless the movie was egregiously bad, where it was just like it was a waste of my time. Like it didn't value my time or my money that I spent in it. I can enjoy it. I can enjoy a terrible movie. Monica, on the other hand, like she's so picky because she's like, I will never get that time back. Like I can never like.
She
get that
values
back.
her time.
She values her time.
Chrissy's the same way.
Yeah, and not only that, but also if it's not like clicking in her head, she will just check out. Like she'll
That's
just
so
look at a movie
interesting
and
because
check
I was
out.
thinking about like movies and of like movies that I like watching. I watch a movie that I'm interested in, even if it's bad, just to kind of like see what the experience is
Yes.
like. Like the only movie I stopped watching halfway through was The Last Airbender. That was like the only movie
Even
in my
I
lifetime
finished even
where
the-
I like paused it and was like, I can't do this, and I quit. I do want to watch because it is on Hulu. Send Help.
Oh,
That one was good.
I want to
I
see it
liked
too.
it.
I
I
haven't
liked
seen
it.
it.
I haven't seen it,
I
but I do want to see
I
it.
really want to watch it. I like as soon as I saw that it was on there, I was like, I've been wanting to watch this movie.
It is.
I've seen clips and I'm like, oh my god, this movie sounds.
It's
this
Sam
movie
Raimi,
looks
dude.
amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
The
It
movie
is a
looks
Sam
amazing.
Raimi movie.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. There's a have you seen any of the clips?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, let's play.
So I want to see.
cinematography for it though. It doesn't look like his normal directing.
Yeah.
No.
It looks a little different and a little bit more polished.
You know what's really funny?
But it still has
I
that
was
vibe.
rewatching Castaway a couple
Okay.
of weeks back. It actually looks like Castaway.
Yes.
I think
Like
so,
it,
yeah.
like
It-
the way
yeah.
that the way no, but I mean like just the way that they framed things
Oh,
and
it
like
could be.
even the colors on the shots and everything like that. Even like at like different nighttime scenes that I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
it looks a lot like Castaway, which I was like, that's kind of sick. I
Well,
like it.
I wonder if it's just because it's like hard to get that
On
much,
an
like,
island?
on an island, or just like at a beach because you also have a lot of light pollution from like
True.
the city or the stars. So maybe when they go into color correction, the movie editing
Well,
process.
remember a lot of
Well,
the times
no.
nowadays they do it during the day.
Yes,
They
that
do a lot of
too,
night. They
that
do a lot of
too.
night scenes during the day now.
Yeah. I hate when you can actually like blatantly tell
You can
because
see-
it's so blue and it's like an aqua blue.
You can see it in House of the Dragons. House of the Dragons does it terribly. The Game
I'm
of
trying
Thrones
to
one,
remember. Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
There's
the
a lot
first
of-
season or the second season.
the first season. Like there's a lot of there's a couple of scenes at night, and like it's just like it looks like they're behind an ocean,
yeah.
like a really dark ocean, and you're
I
just
hate
like,
that
oh,
with movies
this is during the day.
It's giving me Japanese vibes of like their aesthetic for film. Cause
Oh yeah,
they love saturation. Like colors-
Japanese.
Japanese movies from like the 90s, 80s, and like,
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm
mid-2000s,
like,
they
now?
always have that iconic saturation with their stuff,
But-
like the greens and the blues.
just to go back to
Yeah.
it though, I'm really happy that people have been, especially with the way that Brendan Fraser, like he felt like he was discounted from Hollywood and like he was really blacklisted and
Why
you
would he
know,
be blacklisted?
there was something had happened where he was blacklisted. It was after what was it?
Journey to the Center of the Earth. That was Dwayne the Rock Johnson, who ended up really pivoting his career downwards.
No, Dwayne. Which one? Did you see Dwayne? What was it? They did an interview together.
Did they?
Brendan Fraser and Dwayne The Rock Johnson did an interview together, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson stops the interview, and then he was like, and they literally go, what are some things that you would want, like, that you could say that are great about, Brendan Fraser? And then he goes, what could I not say about Brendan Fraser? There is no Dwayne The Rock Johnson without Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
But why?
Because he gave him a shot at the Scorpion King.
Scorpion King. Scorpion King's his
I
first
thought
movie.
I thought you would have known that.
No. How is it that Brendan Fraser gave him...
in the second one,
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser was a producer, and he actually had hiring rights. So they said, so when they first interviewed The Rock and they got his tape, they said, we're going to go talk to Brendan, and then we'll see what he says. But if Brendan doesn't want you, then we're not going to, then we can't.
Bear in mind, this was around the time that WWE stars still had contracts within their network. So they technically could only be in movies that were produced by WWE. So Brendan Fraser allowing him to basically be a part of The Mummy 2 as the Scorpion King was like his big shot. And because he did so well.
I thought Be Cool came out before the Scorpion King.
It was after.
It was after.
It's after. The Scorpion King. No. Not the Scorpion King. The Mummy 2.
The Mummy 2.
The Mummy 2, he plays the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
So, because of that, and because he does so well in The Mummy 2,
they gave him the Scorpion King.
They gave him the Scorpion King, which is his first movie. And
okay. Okay, yeah, I'm forgetting. He actually had his own movie. That one was good.
But that's
it.
that's the thing, though, is that Brendan Fraser gave him the thumbs up, and he goes, if Brendan Fraser says no, you do not get Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Because I don't get the role. I don't go meet the Scorpion King. That means I don't leave WWE. I stay in WWE for however many more years, and my film career almost never takes off.
So that's one thing that I do feel like does track, because there was a documentary on The Rock where he talks about how he wanted to, like, WWE was his like stepping stone. He did want to produce, or he did want to wrestle, but his whole thing was like, I eventually want to go into Hollywood. That's where the money's at. Yeah. And then that was basically like it basically wasn't a lie because other people confirmed it. Brendan Fraser did, so it was interesting to see that. What are you looking at?
You just keep going.
I'm just trying to figure out. I just want to know.
So anyway, what was it? But yeah, so Brendan Fraser, The Rock really does he really does give him his kudos during the interview, and basically just goes like, I love Brendan Fraser and everything about Brendan Fraser, and it's all about like Brendan Fraser and everything else. So I'm really happy that Brendan Fraser is getting his kudos after so many years of feeling like a nobody for him and feeling like he's been ousted from Hollywood. That now, especially after The Whale. And after all these,
The Whale was such a good movie too. I mean, it's hard to believe because I feel like unless Brendan Fraser is still loved amongst his fans. I thought that nothing was wrong with Brendan Fraser.
I just thought he took time off.
I thought so too, and then it's just like, oh no, he was blacklisted. I'm like, from what? What did he do?
It was Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm being
serious.
No. Looney Tunes.
That's what killed his career.
That's right.
It was because he said that there was too many flops, and he goes, Looney Tunes Back in Action. They were really expecting was going to be like a pop in his career, and then that's when everything started going on the decline.
But Warner Brothers gave him an olive branch by putting him in Doom Patrol, which kind of put him back.
Put him back as a voice actor.
Have you ever seen him in Doom Patrol?
Oh, I love Doom Patrol.
I love him in Doom Patrol.
I never finished Doom Patrol. I stopped at the beginning of season 3, so I just need to finish it.
I stopped when the Snyderverse stopped. Once we heard that the Snyderverse was over, I was like, I'm gonna stop watching.
And we're done
because I love these characters too much, and I don't know what's gonna happen to them, and they're probably never gonna come back.
I always felt it like a bubble, just like a bubble series.
That's how I saw
it too. Self-contained.
But Doom Patrol, I loved Doom Patrol.
Speaking about DC, Matt Reeves is just
Matt Reeves
dumb.
Is doing.
What exactly? What was it that you said?
So look up Matt Reeves on Twitter.
What did you say?
Yeah, you said something weird.
He's what?
You said something funny. Matt Reeves nutted all over us. He's been nutting.
He keeps on nutting.
Yeah, dude,
I was like, all right,
stop, dude. Okay, so
give us that.
Matt Reeves. Is anybody?
You know what? I will.
Matt Reeves on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. Matt Reeves has been just dumping, 3 to 5 second clips on Twitter where he's just showing off what the Batman Part 2 is going.
So
to
my
look
question to you is, why is it that every piece of news you're always like hours late, but for this one you were like right on the dot?
because it involved Batman.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I didn't even know this was going on. I was
It had
like,
a Google
I saw
alert.
one post and I'm like, oh, it's just Matt Reeves saying stuff that they confirmed the cast, and then he's just like, nope, he's saying a bunch of stuff.
Look at all this! Look at all this!
Tyrion Lannister's in the movie.
Oh yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude.
We got Tyrion Lannister.
I don't know what he's
okay?
playing. He's an unknown character.
Scarlett Johansson. She looks like Lucy here, like how she did in Lucy. Do you remember that one?
I want her as the Phantasm.
Don't know who that is, but cool. I mean, if you're hyped, then I guess I should be hyped too.
So the Phantasm is somebody that who is he?
Oh, it's homeboy from Atlanta.
Yeah, he's in it.
Paperboy.
Yeah, the guy who plays Paperboy. He's in it too.
Oh,
Where
from
is-
Bullet Train as
Yeah,
well.
he's,
Blonde
Tangerine.
hair. Tangerine.
Yeah, he's Tangerine.
were his tweets screenshots or
No, they were
GIFs?
videos
Videos of the actual
of
movie, right?
like it's literally
Scenes.
on on the monitors. Like, I just filmed this. Check this out, and like it's just really cool. Like, you would see some of the monitors.
So funny enough,
Like, this is a great. If
so
this is his
there's-
marketing attempt, I
There's
love
like
it.
4 new stills that we're getting that we didn't see
Mm-hmm.
from the trailer. Everything else past like
well, there was no trailer. There was just
It's just an announcement.
Yeah.
when they
well
first did it.
where he's chasing the oh right
No, no,
this
no.
actually happened in the movie.
that was
no, no,
Batman,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Batman
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So he's been releasing
Batman.
clips from both Batman
So,
Part 1
I
and
will
Batman
say,
Part 2
it-
to tell you who is in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will say what's funny is that everyone on the internet is nutting over the fact that like winter is such a cool aesthetic to film in, because Resident Evil dropped the trailer where it was in winter, and then the Batman it's snowing. It's like, oh my god, dude, filming in snow is so great, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
Well, look at
always
Fargo.
been.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
I know. It's
yeah,
like, did
look at
people
Fargo.
forget? It's always been good.
And it's so interesting to kind of go like, oh yeah, it's like Christmas time in Gotham.
Yeah.
And it's snowing. And then people were going like, I wonder what the story is. And it's like, oh, well, come on, guys. There's snow.
Yeah,
Like,
it's obviously Bane. Drugs, cocaine.
Nah, dude, it's
House-
Clayface.
Dude, honestly, you know who would be
Poison Ivy.
Be a really good
Portobello's.
You know who actually would be a really good Mr. Freeze? The guy who plays Tywin Lannister.
Tywin. Yeah.
He would be a good Mr. Freeze.
Nah,
If
he'd be a good
Could you
pup.
imagine?
Freeze?
Could you imagine his
Nick.
voice modulated?
Yes.
And then
Nick.
he's coming in, and he's just
You
like,
called it.
"It's a cold
Nick.
day."
He's calling it now.
Nick.
That would
no.
be so.
He's playing Puppet Master.
sick. No, dude, what? No,
See, it was a joke, and he's taking this seriously.
No,
He's
dude,
just like,
no.
no,
no.
can't be.
You know who would actually be a really good puppet master
Hmm.
if you were really, really gonna do it?
Stingray from Cobra Kai. I would love it.
No, he needs to be Condiment King.
No.
I need somebody goofy like that to be.
Yeah, I
Condiment King.
could see
You need a
that.
lanky, tall dude to be Condiment King.
That's
No.
I want Condiment King to be like a gangly dude.
You want him the dude from The Office?
No, I want Huey from The Boys to be.
Oh, Jack Quaid.
I want Jack Quaid.
Jack
I
Quaid
want
as
Jack
Condiment
Quaid.
King would be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
He's very neurotic. He's very funny and quick witted, like in Novocaine. I mean,
Paul
and-
Giamatti. Paul Giamatti would be a great
Puppet
puppet
Master?
master.
Yeah.
I
Paul
see
Giamatti,
that.
especially with like him having to have like, and he's like that like really neurotic like kind of like accountant,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has like the puppet that's a gangster. Sick.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Because like Paul Giamatti has so much range.
That's why I'm saying.
So much.
That's what I'm saying. So he
Yes.
he could play the mousy, and then when it goes into like his like mafioso like puppet, like he's just
that
he has like
gravitas in his
gravitas
voice.
in his voice. That would be sick. That's what I'm saying. But I think the guy for playing Tywin Lannister, he would be a perfect Mr. Freeze.
Yep.
It would be a perfect Mr. Freeze, especially if they're gonna do Heart of Ice. If like he's gonna adapt Heart of Ice.
I don't know what that is.
Heart of Ice is the rebranding of Mr. Freeze that they did for Batman the Animated Series. 'Cause
Unfortunately, I only read Batman comics that was based in the
So-
late.
It's
80s,
where
early
Mr.
90s.
Freeze
So,
basically
yeah, where he
like
has his
content.
wife.
Yeah.
It's the whole wife story.
Oh,
So
that's
Mr.
a good
Freeze,
one.
so went back because back in the
So like the animated movie that they
That's
did.
what he. Yeah.
that's what I'm
it
saying.
says,
That's Heart of Ice.
Okay.
The episode,
Like, he's not a bad guy. He's
No.
just misunderstood.
not only that, but also he is a victim of his surroundings,
Yeah.
and he's been betrayed so many times.
Like
and now,
every Batman villain.
and he
Majority
and,
of them.
No,
Yeah.
so the difference in this one is that Heart of Ice is very good in the sense of like you see Mr. Freeze as a total like asshole because all he cares about is himself, and you think that he's just
I'm
goal
robbing
oriented about
places for
yeah.
this.
But then you start to realize that he's just a victim of like mismanagement because he was promised that I think it was his wife, right, that they were going to like provide a
Nora,
cure.
yeah, Nora.
Yeah,
I love that
and then
name.
they ended up like
That's a really nice
she ended
name.
up
It's
yeah
really
she ended up
cute.
dying.
It's really
She ended up dying.
Well, no, she doesn't die.
alive. She's
no,
alive.
she doesn't die. She is dying.
Yeah.
And then he puts her in cryogenic stasis.
Doesn't she die in front of him or something like that?
There is some that yes, she does die.
Yeah, where she like becomes unfrozen and he goes like Nora, and then he goes
But
That's it.
but that's the cool
I
thing. That,
just remember Nora from the Harley Quinn show.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that version of Nora.
well, the
Party girl.
Well, the cool. Well, yeah. Where I've been frozen for 20 years. I'm gonna live it up.
Now.
I've been frozen and married for the last 20 years.
Why
I'm
don't
gonna
you
live it
watch
up.
that episode? Watch that arc of the animated series. It's pretty
It's a
good.
great
No, I
arc.
did.
Did you?
The Harley Quinn series?
No, of the animated series,
Batman.
Batman.
The animated
I did.
series.
Yeah.
The Heart of Ice one.
I thought you were referring to the if that was like a comic.
They eventually adapted
story.
it. So that's like the coolest thing about Heart of Ice, is that originally there was not like a standalone before the 90s. There wasn't a great story about Victor Freeze. He was just a bank robber that froze stuff, and then they were like, okay, but like, what if we gave him a strong background? So then Paul Dini and then sat down and then wrote Mr. Freeze's background. And they went through the whole thing. And then after the animated series, that has now become his new like backstory.
Yeah.
Like it has not been changed.
And he looks
since
really
the
corny
90s.
too.
Except
he
in-
looked like
Yeah,
the
he-
old Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, he
from,
looks
like,
very
the,
silly.
From the
Except
comics.
in the Batman animated series.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what that's when
where
they
he has,
changed.
where he has where he's like an ice shard.
Yeah, but that one's a cool
That
one.
is pretty
He's cool.
Oh,
But
that one.
but it
The
also
Batman.
still has the same backstory
To a point.
to a point because
Yeah.
he still has a wife. I mean, even Batman and Robin still had the Heart of Ice backstory. Because remember, he's stealing diamonds to save his frozen wife, and then Poison Ivy kills her.
That's
Or
that's a
attempts
great
to kill her.
story. I like that.
That's why I'm saying.
Giving him the reason. That's his reasoning for all of his misdeeds.
But think about it. You know how Tywin talks, where he's just all about family and like he's all about like his legacy and like saving and doing anything he'll do, and then put that towards his wife, and like him battling for like shooting icicles at
Which-
Batman would be sick.
Which will
Let's
make
put a bet on
sense.
Kalshi for this.
Oh, dude, I
Let's
would.
go to Kalshi.
I'm down.
We're not
I'm down.
sponsored with Kalshi. By the way.
I think
We're not.
I think he's the only person he could play.
Which, you know what? It'll
Yeah.
make sense that if they do the Heart of Ice story, did they confirm it is Mr. Freeze?
Nope.
No.
So
but
it'll be
honest-
interesting
that-
if it is.
That's
No,
a theory.
but it's a
and
safe.
I totally.
It's a safe
Yeah.
bet because Matt Reeves did a really good
It's not a
job
safe
at
bet.
the.
It makes.
No, it's that. But again, it's a safe
snowing,
bet.
it's-
Yeah.
But not just that. But think about the story that he told with the Riddler.
Yes.
Like it was very like. Again, the Riddler was kind of misunderstood. Like he was a total dick. Yeah, he should have done what he did.
the
But
freaking Redditor.
But he's also
yeah, exactly. But again, you feel for him because at the end of it,
Yeah.
he wanted to better the city because it was
He was
corrupt
pushed
from the
to
inside.
edge. Yeah, he was
I,
pushed to the
I,
edge.
I do like the idea of the Riddler.
Empathize with them.
The Riddler gets inspired by the Batman.
Yeah.
And that's why he's doing this. Like, because he thinks that they're on the same side.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I always love that. I always love the idea of Batman creates his own villains. Like, it's Batman's fault. They've been doing that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for, like, all of Tony Stark stuff. So I'm really excited about that. That's gonna be
It'll be interesting. I would love to see the story where it's Bruce trying to help out Victor Freeze up to a point, and then that's when he turns.
Yeah, because I can see him, like, what would you do if you could, like, bring back your family?
Yeah, exactly.
Move mountains.
It'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
And then, you then have the Harvey Dent story, because Sebastian Stan's gonna be Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
That's confirmed, right? Yeah.
Sebastian Stan,
You
yeah,
want to see this little GIF?
dude, he's great, dude.
Harvey Dent.
Sebastian Stan is a
Becomes-
perfect Harvey Dent.
But is
looks
he going to
great.
be a lawyer or is he going to be the...
District attorney?
Yeah.
You know what I would love? I would love it. I would love if he does not become Two-Face.
Cool. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Not
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
No, make him the ally of Batman. Make him and Batman connect, and then they finish the movie, and he becomes district attorney, and you're like, dude, yes. And then it's like it's one of the only other people that Batman can trust. And I also want them to be old college friends.
You sure about that? Because I have a feeling that he could.
Very conflicted here, though.
Yes.
No,
don't get me wrong. You have to put that he has some form of mental illness.
Okay, so the cracks already need to be showing with him.
There has to be some form of mental illness that's already being shown.
Mm-hmm.
But he is friends with Wayne. Like I love stories where he's best friends with Bruce Wayne, where they grew up together. Because even later on, like inside the comic books, I love the stories where they're friends, especially like the scenes where Batman redid Two-Face's face.
Yeah, he paid for his surgery, right? And he even knew.
And he goes, "Good old Bruce."
Yeah.
He always was there.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh my god,
and
dude.
then like Batman's just like over
Bruce
the operating room,
yeah,
like
Bruce,
the
Batman,
skyline that's there.
Batman's watching the
So
surgery
then my
happen
question
make
to you
sure
is,
nothing
where
goes
does Gordon fit in all this?
Gordon is, I think, if anything, he's on his way to becoming commissioner, if not becoming commissioner. Because he's not commissioner yet. He wasn't commissioner by the end of
No, he wasn't.
Batman. I think he's a brilliant detective.
Himself,
I can see him becoming a lieutenant, like he's in charge of his own unit.
No, I think it would make sense if they made him commissioner at this point, like after handling the whole flooding and rescuing the people.
But that's what I mean, though, is I don't think that he would become commissioner. I think, if anything, they would give him his own separate unit. And then he's, like, doing, like, he's doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm. So then it would be interesting to have Harvey Dent be running for DA.
Yes.
In the second one.
He's currently running.
He's a lawyer in the DA's office.
He is maybe coming back to Gotham, because it would be weird for him to just be dropped in as an old friend. Yeah. You gotta find a way to integrate him into Gotham.
Bruce, where have you been? I haven't heard from you in like the past 3
No,
years.
like he's being transferred over.
Because Bruce also they both separated to go to college. So you could always say, oh, they knew each other in boarding school.
And that was already established in the book.
Yeah, you can always say that.
Yeah, the year 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's year 0.
Because he went off and did his own thing, and was just like
2 years prior, and then a year after. That's year 3, the events of the first Batman movie.
Yeah.
So he could be
the
like,
only
I've
thing
seen
that
you
I
the past
don't
3 years,
see,
3 or 4 years.
the only thing I don't see happening is that we didn't see like the Wayne Industries in the Batman. So I don't know how Matt Reeves is planning on integrating that aspect of Wayne.
Is it something that we need to see?
Not really. No, you don't.
Honestly, he can be an aloof CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like seeing Bruce Wayne as a genius CEO. Like
who did? Oh no! Who did that?
Batman Begins. And Batman Begins.
No. There was an animated series. There was an animated series where they kept telling Bruce Wayne that he needed. Was it Batman Beyond?
No.
I don't remember.
He's already old.
Well,
yeah,
Batman
but
Beyond,
he is. But there
yes.
was this whole conflict of Bruce needing to be at the
Beyond.
board. It was a Batman Beyond where he needed to be at the board meetings, otherwise he'd lose like rights in the chair to the being a head of like a Bruce Industries or Wayne Industries.
Wayne Industries merged with Powers.
Yes, there it is.
Powers Industries.
There it is.
They
Yeah.
merged, but Bruce still had majority ownership of the board.
So
Who
it
was
could
the
be.
villain from Powers. Is he the guy that's like the green skeleton?
Yes.
Silhouette? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is that because you can still get away with it in the Batman universe, which is basically Bruce is not the head of the board. He's just kind of like he's got majority powers, but he's so big he doesn't need to show up to the meetings.
We're not gonna get Gotham version of Bruce.
Yeah.
he's like,
he's just
I
a
want this
majority-
investigated, and I want
No.
all this.
You can also have.
Also, but that is a sick. Honestly,
was
for Gotham,
heavy flex.
Also, heavy for Gotham. That was probably one of the better scenes of
Yeah.
Gotham.
Yeah.
Of
You
Bruce
could
Wayne
also-
as a child coming into a board meeting and going like, "I will find out what you guys are doing in misdeeds that you guys are all committing."
You could also have Alfred be the guy that just kind of shows up and handles all
We
of.
don't know if Alfred's gonna die in this one though, because he opens a package and it's a bomb.
No,
right?
he's alive.
Oh, he's alive. I
Yeah.
saw that as one of the things.
No, that was from the last movie.
That's from the last movie.
Why
Did you not
is
watch the Batman?
Yeah,
I
he
watched
did.
it with
He
you.
went with us to Universal
know.
Studios. No, wait.
No, we watched
No,
it. We watched
I took Andy to watch it at Universal Studios.
I guess he just reposted that from like because
No,
says
so
2 days ago.
So
from
what
his
he
account.
was doing on his account is he was showing clips of everybody that's confirmed in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Everyone
set-
that was
like,
in
this
the
is the
last
cast.
movie is showing. He's showing gifts of the
yeah.
last movie
And then he was showing new people on the set.
with the new scenes that he
Yeah,
shot.
with the new scenes, and then then he was showing off the new bat
so we
suit.
only have 4 new actors confirmed right now.
Yeah,
As of
Sebastian
right
Stance. Who else was it?
Scarlett Johansson. What's the name of the guy who plays Tywin Lannister?
I'm gonna do that right
And
now.
then
The guy plays Tangerine and Bullet Train. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. It's just I kind of hope that after this vomit, he kind of stays quiet because it was good hype. It was good hype, but I don't want anything more until we get a full trailer.
I want every 3 months he gives us like a little thing.
No.
Okay,
keep me
Tangerine
hungry.
is Aaron Taylor Johnson. What's it's
Lemon?
Lemon. That's right because he kills the girl with a boxcar full of tangerines. Remember?
Yeah. Remember.
So, but no.
No. Just don't because give us one teaser, one trailer,
No,
and that's
just
all.
stills. That's
No,
all you need. Just
no,
show me Batman on the roof.
Brian Tyler Henry.
There
Okay.
it is. Okay.
That's
Say his name again.
that's
Brian
Mr.
Tyler
Lemon.
Henry.
Got it. Okay. No more. Just leave it at that. One trailer, and then we wait for the movie. It's gonna be a good movie.
Did you see footage from My Adventures with Superman?
Yeah, I did see that
I
too.
like
It
this
was
too.
like, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have what?
Season 3.
Oh, cool.
Third season.
I thought it got canceled.
No, thank God it didn't, dude.
Okay.
Not only
I'm
that,
a
but
firm
I haven't-
believer
I
on
haven't
that
heard
one.
Anything from
Here's
that
the
show in a while.
but here's the interesting thing. I have no idea where they're going because they showed Superboy, they showed Metal Superman,
Charles Dance. Sorry for Tywin Lannister.
Charles
Dan.
Dan.
Charles Dance.
Oh, Charles Dance.
Yeah, Dance.
He's a really big actor too, especially in
Last Action Hero.
Oh yeah, dude! I totally forgot. You know what was funny? When I first saw him as Tywin Lannister, I was like, "Why do I know this guy?" And then I went back to go rewatch Last Action Hero. And I was like, "That's the guy!"
Such a great movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you.
you seen it?
No.
It's kind of like when you see Malcolm, when you see That 70s Show, and you're like, "Where does Red look familiar from?" And then you go back and watch RoboCop.
Yeah. My epic phone call.
Yeah.
Dude, you need to watch The Last Action.
You've never
Hero.
seen Last Action Hero?
He hasn't.
Oh,
That's
dude, that movie is meta before meta was a thing.
yeah.
Was
It's-
meta before meta was a thing?
Yeah.
Find it
how
on the
that
streaming
was
platform.
like
Dude, I can't watch anymore, man. I have so
It's
much
a-
to watch.
it's a
I have to
schlock.
catch up on The Boys. I have to watch
Dude,
Invincible.
it's a schlocky. It's
Daredevil
such a-
season
but it's
2.
It's a schlocky action film.
Yeah,
but
there's
it's
so much to
but it's calling
watch.
out every trope of 80s action films.
Yes.
And it's a kid
It's
who's
so
doing it.
self-aware. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kid who's been teleported into a movie, into his favorite action movie.
With a golden ticket.
Yeah, with a golden ticket, and then the movie.
Willy Wonka?
Arnold Schwarzenegger has to help him get out of the movie. It's amazing.
How long is this movie?
It's about an hour and 30. It's like it's
Where can
no
I find
more,
it?
It's
Oh,
no more than 2
Tubi?
hours.
And this is one of the
Oh, really?
very few references that you will see a T-2000 in the movie. Because they're going into downtown LA's police station.
Oh yeah.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger and the boy walk in, and who's walking out? It's the T-2000?
It's the T-1000.
T-1000. It's that actor. It's the exact same actor, too.
And he walks in, and
has...
then he high fives him.
No. He doesn't high five him.
Oh, he just walks past him,
walks
it's
out, and
great.
he's like, "Did you just see who that was?" Because he's also seen Terminator.
Or what was it? They're talking about it, and then one guy walks up to him and goes like, "Oh man, I'm so excited! I can't wait! This is my last day on the force. I retire today."
Yeah.
And then the kid's like, "Oh, that guy's gonna die."
Yeah. Arnold meets Arnold.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Arnold
Meets
meets
Arnold.
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger meets Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger meets the Schwarzenegger because Arnold Schwarzenegger plays the Last Action Hero. So then when he comes out of the movie into our world,
He
they go
meets
to
Arnold
they go to the
Schwarzenegger,
premiere
the
of
actor.
the next live action hero, and then he meets Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's amazing.
That guy's a dick.
Dude, it's so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's a dick.
Hold up. Speaking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, he got casted in something.
Did he?
Oh! He's going to be Santa Claus in a Christmas movie.
I can
Oh
see it.
boy.
Yeah.
Give me Santa Claus. Yeah, why not?
He's
Why
old.
not? He's Swiss. Which one?
He's still he's not like
Swedish?
jacked, but he's like
No, he doesn't. I don't even. he doesn't.
Listen, man.
It's Schwarzenegger, man.
Yeah,
He can do
you
whatever he
can't.
wants. He's
Exactly.
retired.
He ran California for like 4 years.
Yeah, he did a decent job. He did a decent
as a
job.
Republican.
Yeah, that was before Republicans were totally crazy.
Yeah.
just totally
Before the cult really kicked in.
All I remember was my
they were
dad
culty,
said.
but they weren't as bad.
All I remember was my dad saying he was going to go vote Republican. And I'm like, all right, for Schwarzenegger, the Governita. Yeah, I think everyone did. I'm not going to.
Nice to meet you. How you doing today?
That's a good one.
Thank you. I know.
That's a good Arnie.
Holy crap, dude.
My name's Little Tortilla Boy. I watched Matt Reeves a lot when I was a kid, and I would see that pot, and I'd be like, I want to be like Arnold.
And then, yeah.
I feel like I'm watching Turbo Man.
He got two.
He got two.
We're twins.
Oh, God, dude.
What was Danny DeVito's name in that movie?
Dude, I don't know, but I love. Have you ever heard Danny DeVito talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger stories?
No.
Dude,
yes, with the stogie, and it was full of weed.
No, well, that one, but also the what was it? They went over to a house party, and then like the person had written everybody's name on a plate in cocaine. And then Arnold was like super excited about it because his name is so long, and he looked and he was like, "Oh, Danny, look, look at my name."
Dude. My name's Sean Rodriguez. If I was invited to that party, I'm like,
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you,
Uppercase or lowercase letters?
I'll look for the. I'll look for the
hey,
interview.
viewer's choice. I don't care.
Dude, I'll look for the interview.
That's well over a gram at that point.
Yeah, I'll look for the interview for was it that Danny DeVito did, and he's just talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like he's just doing Arnold Schwarzenegger stories for like an hour. It's amazing.
I love how drugs were just party favors back in at a certain point in Hollywood.
look at Saturday
I
Night.
love the idea of him
Saturday
just
Night
going
was
like,
showed that.
Danny, look, it's my name.
Why did that sound more Mexican than I don't know where he's from?
Yeah, I don't
Austria?
know.
All right, we got like half an hour left on the show. Do you want to talk about? No, I checked the camera. Yeah.
What was it called?
Last Kill? Did we talk about Last Kill or
yeah, we can kind of go into Last
did you watch
Kill.
Punisher?
No, I was too busy binging DMC. I
We can do half and half
Let's
because
do-
I watched one of DMC and half of the Last Kill.
Well, okay, so
I just know the CG was really bad at one point.
Yeah, so
Dude,
I saw
it was funny.
I saw it in the movie, and
That's
I had to.
But it's funny because they're not admitting that it was a unfinished like cut.
What they're saying is like they were like 85% of the shot was done in camera,
Which
And
I
was like-
believe.
I was like,
No,
which 80?
I believe it.
No.
Because all you need to do is just have the stunt actor drop.
Visual effects.
No, here.
No,
Okay,
it
let
was
me.
it's the stunt actor dropping. On
Yeah,
the
so
pad.
that's 80%, and then
Yes.
the other 20% is the mapping.
Maybe
He looked-
okay. No,
he
no, no.
looked like-
It was just unfinished.
80% was the mapping.
Yeah,
Yes.
But then
no, 80% was the actor, 20% was the
It's
mapping.
so funny because it legitimately does look like an action scene that got forgotten about.
Yeah,
Like it legitimately looks like they had like mapped it and then they had shown it like they had shown it for approval, and then they were like, it looks good, and then they went, oh well, they said it looked good,
It
and
looked
then
like
they just
40
moved on.
frames.
So-
it's like 40 frames or even
and he falls slow
like
too,
barely.
it's just.
it's
I think what
so
gets me,
choppy.
And
what
his
gets
face
me is
turns-
not.
his face turns shiny.
Yeah, that's not what got me. It was the panels that fell off
Yes.
the
It looked
AC
like
afterwards.
AI. It looked
It-
like
it
it looked like
No,
really
no, no,
weird
no.
AI
It
for a
looked
second
like-
when the panels were falling.
It looks like
They
pre-render
disappeared.
footage,
Yeah.
like when you're trying to map it out on like the VFX program, and it's
It
just
wasn't-
kind of
'cause
like
the frame rate wasn't even
everything is all matte. It's not
Yeah.
colored in. There's no lighting.
I thought it was interesting because they showed how they did the first scene, the very beginning scene with the dog.
Yeah.
They like, I don't know if they had to release it or they felt like they needed to, of going like, this is how we did it, and we didn't actually murder.
Wait, what do you mean the dog?
The scene where he murders the veteran's dog in the very
They
beginning.
didn't murder the dog. They just threw it in the truck, unless it was removed when I watched it.
No, he didn't. You know, he throws it under the truck.
I didn't see the part where he throws it under the truck.
Yeah, there's a scene like literally they steal the dog.
Yes,
He
I
steals
remember
his
that.
hat, and then he's like walking, and then he's like, give me my dog.
Yes.
And then the truck is coming over, and then as the truck is coming in, he throws the dog.
Yes.
And then you hear, "Coo-coo-coo-coo."
Yeah, but you don't see the dog get run over.
Yeah, the dog gets run over.
But you don't see it.
Yes, but the dog gets run over.
Yes, I get that, but the dog, you don't see the dog getting run over.
I understand, but
okay, so that's what I mean. I thought there was a scene because I'm like, wait, did they like
No,
cut that
they-
scene out or something or
no,
what?
They ended up showing how like what they did. to
You just
get-
don't show the dog get run over.
Yeah, so they showed that it was a plushie, like he threw a plushie.
Well, no, duh.
Yeah, so you see. So,
I'm sorry. Like, why does that matter?
So,
Like,
I don't know.
I wasn't thinking about the dog's
So the
safety
Dogs
for
were
that
harmed in
scene.
the making
So
of the
Obviously,
film.
they're not going to do that.
No.
So it's really weird.
This isn't the 90s.
So it's really weird. So it's because it's still kind of unclear on when, because this is supposed to take place during the fall of
New York.
New York.
In between Born Again and
Season 1 and 2. Or season 1 and 3. So this is taking place
Whoa,
sometime.
that's a very big.
You mean
period.
2 and
I mean,
3?
2
Or?
and 3. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So it's after 2.
No, sorry. It is between like that because it's after Punisher leaves in 1.
He hasn't been incarcerated yet, though.
No.
Just
So
say
after-
this: is it a prequel to Daredevil season 2 or?
No, okay, so it is. It takes place during season 2.
So,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So during the events of season 2, while they're dealing with Fisk, he's dealing with another area of New York, and this area apparently is like just basically Mad Max. Like crime is in the streets.
Where is
people
Spider-Man?
are dying?
Where's Spider-Man in all of this?
There's like a bunch
this
of
is New York, dude.
that's the really weird part. So like it's an entire like 9
Mad
blocks.
Max, that sounds like freaking chaos.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Like literally, like you see Frank Castle and he's walking down the streets, and there's a police car on fire. Like,
But
you
that's
just-
the
and,
thing
like,
is
and
that-
they're beating up the cops, and like Frank is just walking past.
But hang on. I'm going to defend that part. I will defend it because how? Because that's
Don't defend it. Make sense of it.
so.
Don't defend it.
Spider-Man is one person.
I will not respect you if you defend it. I will respect you if you try and make
Okay,
sense of
so
it.
then let me explain it. So I'm not thinking about where
Period. I'm just kidding.
I'm not thinking about where Spider-Man's at the whole time. I'm too engrossed in the actual world that's in there because like the area that's Frank Castle's like walking through is like Nick said, it's full Mad Max.
Is it Hell's Kitchen he's in?
No, it's like
outside
a
Hell's
it's
Kitchen.
is it Jersey or is it New York?
No, that's still New York.
It's still New York. So basically
Depending on who you ask.
well, that's the
no,
thing.
it's-
But basically, the scene where he's talking about is basically like right after they show the dog getting murdered, or you hear the dog getting murdered. He's walking through the streets, and basically the entire time you're seeing like everything that could be wrong go
Everybody's,
wrong.
like, yeah.
Like people are mugging each other.
But
They're
also,
just
like, it's
beating
weird-
people up
it's
randomly.
also
They're
kind of
pulling
weird,
people
too.
from the stores.
But
They're
it's
like
also
mugging
weird-
them
it's
there.
also weird, too,
I'm
because,
not
like,
done, Nick.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, hang on.
The weird part is that it feels like there's a lot of like mental health that's
Yes.
just, like not being helped. Like there's a lot of like veterans on the street that are just like just going nuts.
But the great thing about this, not great because it is a bad world, but it's so interesting because you still, they're establishing the world. They do a really good job at establishing that there's still some normalcy in this area because as the kids that have killed the dog are like moving on to a different place, you have this father-daughter walking through the streets and the dad's telling daughter, it's okay, they're just playing rough. Like he's making sense of it.
Okay.
So it makes it believable in a sense.
LA RoboCop.
Basically,
era.
yes.
Okay.
But it's not too extreme. So again, I'm not.
Because
I'm-
it's still Mad Maxy vibe, but
Yes.
it's still
Yeah.
people.
But I'm not thinking of.
very OCP Detroit.
Yes,
there you go.
but I'm not thinking about like where Spider-Man.
LA.
I'm not thinking about where Spider-Man's at because it's not his district. It's not his area. He's still trying to focus in on his own stuff over there.
He's focusing on his neighborhood. His,
Basically, yeah,
His 5x5 block radius.
yeah. That's why I'm not
in
making.
Manhattan.
That's why it makes sense
I
to
always,
me.
I always thought it was really funny because it's like, oh yeah, like technically Spider-Man only has 5 blocks, and then I thought about it. And, I'm like, and I thought about it, and I was like, Hell's Kitchen's like 30 blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell's
but I
Kitchen's
mean,
like
think about where
30
he's at. He's like
blocks.
literally the end of No Way Home is him swinging through Times Square, where Rockefeller Center Plaza.
But I understand that. But also Hell's Kitchen isn't that far away from.
It
downtown.
isn't. But what is he gonna do with that much crime?
Oh, okay, but that's my.
I don't know.
But
I mean,
no,
we're
no, no,
literally
no.
talking
Hold on.
about people.
I could
Hang
assume
on,
a million
hang on,
things.
Hang on, but you can't say that, especially when the top story on the news is the Nucci crime family has all been murdered by Frank Castle, and their area has gone totally like tits up.
So I
Like,
haven't.
The news is actively reporting. On
So
this.
I haven't seen the end of Last Kill, but
It's only one.
It's one. It's a
just
one-shotter.
50 minutes, right?
It's like it's like an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't seen it. I got up to the part where where the hit is activated on Frank. That's it.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'm like halfway through it.
The end, more or less, the end of One Shot is him becoming Punisher.
Basic. Okay, there we go.
It's him, like he's fully in the moniker of Punisher, because he's very much throughout Last Kill trying to figure out, what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
So now we have Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
Well, there's a really good scene. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
I love John Berthal's acting in just portraying someone who has massive PTSD issues. Not just that, but does a really good job at doing a very deeply damaged individual. I cried. I'm sorry, I cried. I did.
He's a theater guy.
He is, but
He's a thespian.
here's the thing. I cried, and I get it. But the fact that he was talking to his daughter is what affected me, because he goes to the graveside of his family and basically he's like apologizing, not to the wife, not to the son, but to his daughter, because that's who he has his connection with. And he's basically like saying like he's tried, he's just tired, he can't do anything.
I don't know what to do.
And he says, "I'm sorry, baby, but I'm done." And he puts a gun to his head and he's about to pull the trigger, and it's just a good 2-3 minute sequence of him being yelled at by his family to basically say, "Oh, you just gave up. That was it," and it breaks him.
The interesting thing about it is that Frank Castle, because the whole point of the Nucci's is that he ends up finding out that the Nucci's are the last family, like they're a crime family that hired the hit on his, like they were the last ones involved. So once he's wiped them, he kind of doesn't know what to do. Like, he's been searching for everybody that's been involved with his family's murder, and now that he's killed them all,
Mission's complete.
What's the point of being the Punisher and everything else? So it's interesting to then see as you get down to it, because when the hit first happens,
it's no longer about vengeance was his driving force.
Yes.
Now
there's nothing.
And then the last Nucci, because the wife.
The mom.
The wife of the leader of the head of the Nucci family, she's still alive. Frank didn't kill her. He only killed the Nucci's.
When she does a good job at saying, "But you did one thing wrong. You left me alive."
You left me live.
Yeah, and it's such a good sequence too, because you know what? You have to admit, it's interesting that within those 10 minutes of her telling the story, you got to see it from the different perspective of because it's such a good sequence of basically he was doing right in killing the Nucci's because they are a crime family.
They're dicks.
Yeah, but when she's explaining to him what he took from her, it's like, oh, you kind of feel bad because this was her family. So, and it's so interesting because
it's interesting because she's more upset about the youngest.
Yes,
the youngest was was her version of the innocent.
But there's a really good scene where she's just like, and one of her sons, the police officer who did good. The scene is literally him going down on a stripper. And it's like her going like, he did everything right. He was such a good person.
It's so funny.
He was a good boy.
No, but it's so funny because she's like, he was such a good boy. And then what did this monster do? He ripped him from me. And then you just see him as he's going down on her. He literally grabs him by the hair, pulls his head back, and then cuts his head off. Ooh. And you just see blood all over her. And she's like, ah!
But it's such
a horror film.
But it's a good perspective, because then when you're going to the other son who had the family, right? He was murdered in front of his kids. So I'm like, who's the dick here? The Nucci's or is it Punisher?
It's a vicious cycle.
Exactly.
The other thing too is that she's not.
That's why revenge.
Yeah. So when she's telling the
revenge.
But the interesting thing is that it's kind of a misnomer. Like you get it. Yes, it was the Punisher. But the way that she's showing it and the way that they're showing it on film is he's like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Because
Baba Yaga.
Because you don't see the Punisher logo.
Yeah.
You just see a black glove.
Oh.
And then it pull back and then a knife go underneath and it slits. You then see the head of the Nucci family turns around, a gun, boom. So it's very much
Okay.
her rendition of the story is like the boogeyman king.
And then when she talks about her youngest, like Nick said, right? It's him basically trying to comfort the mother of like, everything's going to be okay. Everything's all good.
The way he finished him, wild.
Beautiful.
Stomped him out.
Beautiful. So no, you're forgetting the best part. I'm sorry. You know what? It is very graphic, but it's beautiful.
Like
so
American History X?
Yes.
Oh, he cursed him.
No.
No.
Like they could have, like American History X could have added this, and it would have been a lot better. Yeah. Basically, he gets dragged from his car in slow motion, right? And in the process of doing so, Frank has his knee right on the
his
neck.
neck.
So as he's squishing the neck, you hear the bones crack, meaning that his neck is broken. In the process of the neck breaking,
so basically paralyzed.
yes, in that process, he basically has enough willpower to tell his mom, it's gonna be okay, before Frank steps up and stomps his head on the
Just
cement.
full commando boom.
And it's
on it,
so
and it
well done.
splatters all over the place.
Now, I'm
It's
curious.
wild.
I'm curious. What music was playing during that?
Orchestral.
It's like
Was it like an actual like
very
legit
Godfather.
song?
Yeah.
Godfather when they're killing everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like that orchestra kind of gothic music. It was amazing. It's great.
I feel like-
that's interesting. I didn't know that the fire scene is actually John Barenthal.
Is it really?
So there's a scene where they pour gasoline in Frank's house.
Oh, that's where I stopped watching it.
Yeah, so there's a scene where they pour gasoline in Frank's house, and then as they pour the gasoline through the door, it gets on Frank, and then they light it, and then Frank, because he doesn't know if it's real, because right now he's currently going through like this like psychological break, so he's not 100% sure of what's real and what's not. He then sees the flames coming up, and then it totally engulfs him in flames, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm burning." And he then clicks in to realize, oh, this is real.
He's back in reality.
Yeah, he then hits back in reality, and he's covered. The bottom half of his body is all just covered in flames.
So
and that's really John Barenthal. He then makes a dash towards the door, bashes the door in, and then proceeds to murder everyone behind it.
So
it's amazing.
I'm not going to say that I know what PTSD is like, because I feel like that's such a sensitive topic to talk about. But
everybody, I mean, there are different forms
of it
and levels of PTSD.
Yes.
I personally have my own form of PTSD.
But we're talking about like PTSD of veterans, like military PTSD. So when it comes to that, I will say there are, and I don't know how you felt about it, Nick, but there's a really good sequence of events that really showcase what Frank is going through, because throughout the first 30 minutes of the movie or the short,
everything's triggering him.
Everything is, and you know what? It reminds me of like Baby Driver in the sequence when he's listening to the music, and it reminds him of the murder, when his parents died, right? Yes. So there's this really good scene where as he's transitioning, walking down the city or the streets of New York, he hears the gunfire of like the crimes happening in the background. The gunfire then mixes into the audio of him going to war, and so now all of a sudden, instead of hearing the street audio, you're hearing gunfire from war, and it gets brought back.
Yeah, and then you're also hearing like a trash truck passing by, and it sounds like mortar fire.
Yes,
it sounds like, and like it's very much like everything in the world triggers me.
And and
that's a very interesting take on it. Me personally, I have a relative who suffers from PTSD, very, very, very bad PTSD.
Is it more something audible that triggers him to
both?
Okay, or is it more?
It's both. Not only that, like 4th of July, he's in a cold sweat because it puts him back in mortar fire. And being under fire, like all the explosions and everything like that. Like he hates 4th of July.
So the other aspect of it, besides the audio that doesn't,
no, Iraq.
The other aspect of it that's very well done, I think, is the fact that, and again, it's good. It's interesting to show it that he doesn't get violent in it, but he just suffers the traumatic incidents. He's constantly talking to his mates, his platoon, and so he's constantly putting himself down. And one great scene, and I have to kind of spoil it for you, but it is interesting. He ends up crashing to the point where he sees Karen, and they're having a full on conversation.
She hugs him.
And the line that got me, which I even kind of felt confused until the very last moment, because she tells him, it's like, do you know what time it is? It's when the hit starts. Basically, there's a moment at the very end of the conversation where he hugs her and goes like, Karen, are you actually here? And Karen says, like, I've been here. Like, not I've always been here, I've been here. Meaning that you think she's here until she says, it's 6:45, your hit starts. And then he looks and he's not hugging her. She was never there. So this mixes.
Island.
Yes.
That is so cool.
And it's so good because you start to realize that Frank is such a mentally damaged individual that you start to now have this story of Frank not just being the Punisher because he wants to right the crimes of people, but because he's just damaged, and this is him. It's establishing a good background.
This is a really cool backstory.
Yeah.
For a Punisher in general.
Yes.
This
100%.
top
once
tier.
once the hit actually starts, it's very Raid-esque.
Cool.
Of like he's in a building and everybody's just bum rushing the
I
building.
love that movie.
Yeah, and it's just him. I have no equipment. I have no weapons, and I'm just fighting.
Oof.
And like basically stealing everything from other people, using bodies as
John Wick
like,
1?
armor. No, Raid. It's
Oh,
very
Raid.
much Raid. It's very Raid. Because in the Raid, the reason why I say the Raid, because John Wick, I feel like he's always equipped. He's always kind of like
His hands
Yeah.
or his
I mean-
weapons.
I mean, give the man a pencil. He can kill an army.
The reason why I'm saying more of the Raid is because in the Raid he's forced to get more creative.
Yeah, it's a lot of environment.
It's a lot of
especially
environmental.
when he finally has that one off with like the main guy
Yeah.
that he's been fighting.
Have you ever seen the Raid movie?
Oh, yeah.
The chubby dude.
You seen Raid 2?
I think that was the first one I watched.
Ditto. Actually,
wow,
Yeah.
really?
I watched it out of order. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I had a friend-
It was
I had
more
a-
available.
One of my favorite
Raid
one of,
2.
one of my favorite fight scenes is the Raid 2 prison fight. When
Yeah.
he's in the bathroom stall. One of my, and then he goes out into the mud, into the rainy like dirt. I mean the mud.
So bad thing
It's
to
a giant,
do.
It's just a giant like
Bad
prison
thing to
raid.
do is
I think I'm not remembering the Raid
Yeah,
2. Then.
bad
That's
thing
great.
to do is to have someone watch the Raid 2 and then John Wick, because I watched Raid 2 and Raid 1, then John Wick, and I'm like, John Wick is not that good. And then
No,
no,
it's not.
it's not. I'm like, it's not that good. And I'm
No.
just like,
It's the fact that movies action what sets that movie aside is because it's all one shot.
Yeah.
That is the thing that will really make
wanna-
the Raid top tier. It's one shot. There are no
Clo-
jump cuts. There's
Closest
you-
movie I would say is that to the Raid, Dread,
the one with
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban.
Carl
Yes.
Urban's
Can I
Dread
can I
is the
throw?
closest I would get to.
So hang on. So Raid is Korean
it's
or
hard
Japanese?
because it's
It's Korean, right?
no.
Yeah, it is.
It's Thai.
No,
Is it
the,
Thai?
Raid, the Raid is Korean.
Can you look that up? I don't want to be called out incorrectly.
Raid, it's
Oh,
a Sony
same
production.
director that did Raid is making another one. It's called oh my God, Revenge.
Your thumbs aren't gonna.
Sorry.
help you.
Indonesian. Yeah,
It's Indonesian?
so
Okay.
it's
Thai.
Indonesian.
There's a new
Same
movie.
people- well,
What's the movie
I
called?
think it might be the same director who did Ong Bak 1 and 2.
You know they're making another one. It's
There's a lot of Ong
no.
Baks.
Recently, it's coming out. It's coming out soon.
What?
I think it's produced by the same people that did the Raid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They already released a short of it.
Also,
Raw. It's good.
The people that the action coordinators from the Raid ended up becoming just like their own action coordinators.
Didn't
Like,
they jump
they've
onto
been-
like Shang-Chi and
Yeah, they were brought on for Shang-Chi. They were brought on. I think they were also consultants on John Wick.
Yeah.
They also did.
2011 a movie too. So
Yeah,
it's
they.
like,
I think they also jumped on the Star Wars films too. They
For
were
a
helping
bit.
out on a couple of them.
Yeah.
Like like they've jumped on to do like combat really
Mm-hmm.
ever since the Raid, because the Raid really did like
dude.
put them up. But I will say that those fight scenes are really cool, which I do like because it's that scene where Castle has a shotgun. It's loaded. He was able to kill everybody throughout the building, and then he sees the woman because she's in the woman that called the hit. She's in a wheelchair, so it kind of takes her a long time to get down. And like the guy, and like her bodyguard's like picking her up and trying to put her in the limo. All hell is breaking loose around her, and then you see John Barenthal. He sees her, and he's like, "I could finish this right now." And then he sees the guy who from the very beginning with his daughter.
It's the mom. Is it the?
No,
It's the guy and the daughter.
The
Yeah.
guy and the daughter. The guy is being beaten by people that are trying to attack. That are like attacking, And he then has to make a decision. Do I save the innocent that aren't involved in this and they're getting hurt because of me? Or do I continue my vengeance?
Whatever happens to the mother and the son? Because that was also a very... So remember how right before the hit gets activated, the kid in the basketball jersey that walks through?
They open the door.
Yeah, they do.
No, but they open the door when he gets set on fire. And they go into the room.
So are they okay though?
They're gonna kill them, and then that's very much. And as the door is open, Frank jumps through the door into their apartment.
Yeah, and do they get saved?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all that matters.
That's another one. Yeah.
It's interesting though, because like that's another good thing about this one shot that I really do like. There's a lot of good setup in terms of like what's gonna make Frank turn or what's gonna make Frank make a decision. Because like I totally forgot about the son or the father and the daughter, because they play an integral part in setting up the world. And I mentioned it when I was explaining it to Sean. But the other thing that got me was that the boy in the jersey, in the basketball jersey, he's constantly in the shots. He's constantly in the shots.
Yeah.
Like he's always in the background, and up to the point where like the Nucci mom basically goes like, "Oh, he's a good kid. Too bad he has to grow up in filth." Yeah. And I'm like, you're setting that.
I bet he could have been. I bet he could have survived.
Yeah, it's just it's so good.
It's so interesting though, because I love that you see him in his brand new day uniform
at the end.
At the very end, you see him with he shaved his beard. He's like basically he becomes the Punisher that you see in Brand New Day. And it's the idea of he has now found his new role in this world, and it's not to avenge his family, but to punish those that have harmed others.
Is he still X-rated? Like, is he still like out to kill, or is he?
Oh yeah, dude, it's so funny. So you know the veteran?
Yeah.
So the veteran ends up seeing the dude that threw the dog into the trash truck. And he's passing him, and as he's passing by him, the Punisher sees that he's wearing, because mind you, it says a veteran of Korea on the hat, and as he sees the hat, I know, what was it called? As he sees the hat, the Punisher pushes him up against a pole, puts a gun in his mouth, and basically goes, stolen valor isn't okay. And then he like goes like, give the hat back. And then he gives the hat, and then like he starts letting him go, and then you see the veteran there, and he's like, that's not the only thing he stole. And then
what did he take from him?
His dog.
The dog.
Oh. He murders his dog in the first 20 seconds. First 20 seconds of this movie, the guy murders his dog. He throws him under a trash truck. Yeah, it's a weird way.
I keep going to the restroom, and I guess you guys keep talking about that.
Yeah, it's a weird way to open this movie, because like literally, it's him a veteran breaking down because his dog has been murdered.
But the veteran can't do anything.
Wrote, directed.
I think he didn't direct. He
produced it.
He wrote and produced it.
And
then somebody else directed it. But the big thing I love about it is that the guy's running away, and then that's when he goes, that's not the only thing he stole. And then you see John, he basically looks at him and he nods, and then he gets a knife and then just chucks it. Oh, God. And then it hits the guy in the back, he falls forward, and then like he's standing over the Nucci's like restaurant that's now decrepit, and he just pulls out his gun and just goes and just blows the guy's brains off. And then it goes, and then it just goes to black. A lot of like the X-rated stuff that would like, it would never be. It's always off camera.
But they do a good job at like giving you the audio.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Or you'll get splash. You'll get like blood splatter.
Mm-hmm. So Disney said no, but we're gonna they found a way around it.
I mean, to be fair, he puts a gun in a guy's mouth.
Yeah.
Like. He literally gets a gun.
No, but you know what? I do like the fact that they went that direction. I'm going to watch the rest of it tonight, but I do like the fact because now you're going to have a clash between Spidey and the Punisher, because Spidey is basically the guy's like, let them serve justice, but Punisher's like, I am justice. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I don't know. It's good.
I'm excited. I'm glad that, because what I was telling him is by the end of this, he's in the Brand New Day uniform. Mm-hmm. Like he's accepted his role as the Punisher. Mm-hmm.
Wearing the skull the way it should be.
Yeah, he's wearing his skull. He's wearing everything else, but he's more. But he looks.
Should be.
But he looks pretty much exactly the way he does in Brand New Day, like his uniform and everything else, clean shaven and everything, like more put together.
Yeah.
Business-esque.
Yeah,
For murder.
It's very much, this is a not saner Frank Castle, but he's a Frank Castle that now knows his mission. Of I'm going to lay down punishment.
Daddy by day, murder by night.
Now he has resolve in his psychosis, and I think that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Of like, because the kids are basically telling him like, your job's not done yet. Like don't go out this way. So I'm really excited to see how he performs in Brand New Day, especially seeing that it looks like he has a very major role.
Yeah, which is good.
With Sadie Sink, like
get plus again, man.
Because he very much looks like him and Sadie Sink are like this. Like he is her protector.
Wait, Sadie Sink is in it?
In Brand New Day?
Brand New Day.
Oh,
they've confirmed
like,
it.
We
don't know.
Like,
people have been saying it's Typhoid Mary.
It's Typhoid Mary. Some other people are saying it's Jean Grey.
Nah, I think it's Typhoid Mary. It makes sense now.
Why would it make sense for Typhoid Mary?
So what are her powers? Her power, Typhoid Mary?
Yeah.
She's like a dual personality. She's a bipolar villain. Basically, she's like very like calm-ass normal person in one side, and then the other side of her is she's very psychotic. She's able to, what's it called? When I'm able to like
Telepathy?
Manipulate you. Yeah, telepathy. She's able to do that.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, but
I think Jean Grey would make more sense than Typhoid.
It would, but I feel like there's more rumors heading to Typhoid Mary.
I like the Jean Grey rumor. I'm gonna stick with that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with that.
I'm gonna stick with Typhoid Mary.
You go for it. You have all the diseases you want.
Typhoid. Let's talk about
whatever you
DMC before we sign off in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes of DMC.
I've seen the season twice.
Really?
Yes. So I watched it in one night by myself, and now Christy and I have been watching it.
Oh,
So at this point, I'm already like just 2 episodes away from
Finishing.
having wrapped it up. I think this season was way more solid than the last season.
Didn't it hit you hard that the first episode was dedicated to James Vanderbeek?
Yeah.
I didn't. I had to look it up.
Look, I will say how I feel about that. Cool. I don't know who the producer of the show is.
Yeah.
Well, he's the director.
It was the director.
It was the director and the creator.
I just find it.
Like,
I find it heartwarming after looking it up. They were like this, and apparently James Vanderbeek assisted in creating or helping pick out the music for the show.
For the first season.
No, for even the second season.
Yeah, part of it.
Really?
So, I guess a couple of the fight scenes in he was showing him fight scenes. And then he was giving him like, oh, it would be sick if you did this.
Well, I'll
be cool.
Honest,
I don't know.
The music for I love the sound design and the music for this season.
Season 2?
Yes.
What other bands played?
Evanescence, Disturbed.
Disturbed?
Yeah.
10,000 Fists or
Let the bodies hit the it's in the first episode.
is that Disturbed?
It's at oh shoot.
No, it's not
I don't think that
Disturbed.
is Disturbed. Who is that?
I do love the in like one of the final episodes when what was it, him and Virgil are fighting, and then all of a sudden he shoots a jukebox and he goes, I fight better with music.
Drowning Pool. It's Drowning Pool.
But the bodies hit the floor was such a good song for Virgil, just mass murdering those people.
Oh my god,
It was
dude!
so good.
Christy and I. Okay.
And then Papa Roach.
They did not start off the beginning of the first episode very strong because I hated the hell out of the music when they're invading.
It's a weird. It's
so corny.
You didn't
and
like-
it's corny and crappy.
You don't like Papa
It is-
Roach?
No, that was not Papa Roach for the second season of the first episode. Like when
Yeah.
the army
That's
is
not
invading.
Papa Roach.
That's not Papa Roach. It's a cover.
No, that was not Papa Roach. That's Sleep Token.
Getting Away with Murder?
I don't
Or am
know
I
if
thinking
that's
the wrong one?
I don't know if that's the name of but it was not Papa Roach. It's Sleep Token. If you like Sleep Token, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend. Sleep Token, if you like, it's cool.
I feel like
but
the music didn't fit.
it didn't fit, and it just felt like very AMV cringy.
Yeah.
Like, and they kept on using it, and I was just like, I hate this pop metal BS. Where's the good? And then we got to Virgil's scene when he enters Earth, and I was just like,
In front of Christy?
no, she was asleep.
Oh.
She went to sleep. I was like,
Which couch?
I'm just gonna.
Which couch?
She was in the room.
No, which couch did you do it on?
This one.
The center.
Where you're
Oh, they did both.
Dude,
You need
he's-
a black light because there was so much veracity and fucking force. You need a black light
Dude,
for
he
the
was
ceiling.
doing the splits.
He was
He had a foot over there and a foot over there. He's just. Why do you think his walls cream?
That's why the lighting was
That's why
wrong.
the lighting was off.
So my question to you is, how did the season end? Did it end well?
Third season. It ends with like there's gonna be a third season.
Oh no, we are gonna get a third season.
It definitely ends like
I mean, we can say that, but it's up to Netflix.
Yeah, true. But
It definitely we are because it ends with Dante dead. Well, he's recovering. He just got thrown out of hell.
Virgil
and
is now
Virgil
fighting for
shut
the
the
throne.
door behind him.
Yeah.
Virgil wants to rule hell.
Did you watch it?
Yeah,
He's gonna kick
I finished it.
Mundus's butt because he knows the truth. He hates Mundus for what he did, but he doesn't agree. He doesn't disagree about the way he instilled those morals and values within himself.
I see.
So he's like,
I'm not
I
gonna
still
lie,
hate you though.
I really
and I'm
did.
gonna rule.
I really did for Mundus and the other dude. I was really hoping for more.
Argisax?
Yeah, I was really hoping for more action in them in their sack, like especially during their fight.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a little more G Gundam-esque of like as they're fighting and stuff like that.
I like
because
how
they
Mundus
are
looks like Babylonian.
yes, but I just wanted more of like action because I just felt like they were just two like hulking mechs that like kind of did nothing.
Yeah,
and then
in a way.
And I was more interested in what was going on with Virgil and was it Dante, and they were just in the background,
Yeah.
just kind of doing whatever. And I was like, okay, you know what it felt like? It felt like in God of War when the Colossus is destroying, Athens.
In God of War 2.
Yeah, in God of War
Yeah.
2 when it's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
destroying Athens and it's just in the background, but like the real action is on the ground floor. That's what it felt like.
Definitely.
Do you recommend Devil May Cry Season 2?
If you liked season 1,
I recommend it.
Better than Season 1 or
Definitely.
better than season?
Better than season 1.
Okay.
Hand down.
Except
I give it a
the
10
theme.
out of 10.
Except the intro song.
I would give it an 8. I would give it an 8.
No.
It was refreshing after hearing, because before we actually end up getting bodies, we got the main intro song. Even though it was guitar, it was refreshing to hear that, and it felt like more cool, and it was a really the
I
animation.
want Limp Bizkit back.
Dude, the animation.
The animation
for
was great.
for-
The intro? Yeah, it was good.
Beautiful.
I
Beautiful.
You
at
could have
no-
kept Limp Bizkit.
At no point,
I know.
there was no. I never stayed to watch the opening anymore. Like in the first season, I wanted
after
to
the
watch.
first time.
Yeah, I never watched the opening after that. Actually, I think Netflix kept skipping it for me.
The-
Netflix kept skipping it. Where like
You
it would
didn't
ju-
hear Roland every single time?
No. In the second, no.
Oh,
in
the
the
second
second
season.
season, every single time I
They
would
skipped
start
it.
the next one, it would just go straight to the
Yeah.
like the show. It wouldn't show the very beginning.
Yeah.
So I mean, also it kind of makes sense too. That's a licensing that like
Yeah.
everybody. I already know people are going to skip.
They're the first
Now
season.
move
Papa Roach
in,
is
move
paying
out, hands
for
up,
that.
hands down,
Yeah.
back
Not
up,
get
back
skipped.
up.
Yeah.
But
What you gonna do now?
I will say I understand why people have their aversions to it and they hate it, or they're saying like the purists are like, this sucks. They did Dante wrong in all of that. It is a fresh, and it's such a. I feel like the Devil May Cry series has been vindicated because the last reboot we got was dog water. It sucked.
Honestly,
But
Dante
counter
with
counter
like the black hair.
So
it sucked.
here's your
this is a new story.
here's your counter argument
It's
to people
awesome.
that are arguing about Devil May Cry. So I kind of want to put these two games, and we got to wrap up soon. So we'll discuss this real quick and then move on. But I put these two franchises in the same bank because they came out around the same time.
Franchises?
Devil May Cry,
Uh-huh.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja.
Ninja Gaiden.
Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
I
wouldn't put the-
haven't played Ninja
I
Gaiden.
would,
No,
I
not
would
in
put
the same-
I would
I
put
don't.
those in the same
No,
category.
No.
same bank for one reason, because they
What?
came around the same time. So Devil May Cry.
that-
hang
that's
on,
fine.
hang on. Let me
Madden
explain.
2.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
Explain.
Let me explain. Let me
Explain.
explain. So Devil May Cry had a weird resurgence because of that remake that happened. right? Remember when it was like they changed Dante, they made him more emo-esque and stuff, and it was like super weird. They wanted to reboot the whole franchise.
He was a hot topic.
He was, and then they
dumb.
okay, my bad. Let's go back and let's do 5, and they brought back the original design.
Yeah.
So that was Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, the show right now, is boosting up that interest in wanting to play the franchise again, right? So I could assume that those sales are probably going up. Ninja Gaiden just came out with the game like a couple months ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, Ninja Gaiden
It was a remaster.
Exactly
Ninja
my
Gaiden
point.
would be a sick
Exactly my point. If you were to do a Ninja Gaiden show similar to what Devil May Cry had, you'd have the same resurgence.
Definitely.
100%.
I-
And so it's interesting to see.
That's hard.
You
though.
need to get the right studio.
You
to
do.
it because when I was watching it, some of the music was hitting me kind of like
Trigger.
Edge Runners.
Studio Trigger.
Yes.
Studio Trigger on
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden.
I do it.
Honestly, my big thing though is that it's interesting because Ninja Gaiden is so.
It's an obscure game.
It's a very
and
obscure
it's niche.
game.
It's for a certain generation.
I love
that
Ninja
played
Gaiden.
it.
I know,
It's for our generation.
also
You ask
It was
anyone
Dark Souls
else,
before Dark Souls.
I know, but that's what I mean though. That's kind of
Yeah.
like when
do a
they were-
Q&A post
I know, but that, that's also like when you
or
were
a
going.
poll. Sorry.
I feel like that was also when they were like, oh yeah, we're doing the Elden Ring live action movie or live action TV show, and you were
Baldur's
like,
Gate.
no, they're doing
it was-
Elden Ring too. They're doing Elden Ring,
Yeah, they're also doing Legend of Zelda.
and they're also doing Legend of Zelda.
They're also doing Bioshock.
Haven't you seen the dung? Haven't you seen the dung beetle? His costume.
Oh, that's right. I have been seeing set. That's right.
that-
you reminded me. I
that
saw
set
set
photos.
photos. They actually looked really good.
But here's my thing though.
Interesting.
Did you when you were playing Elden Ring, were you really paying attention to the story?
No, because
I
you
got
had
the
to.
story. I was like, okay, the story's alright.
That's a wrong question to ask. It's like saying, have you ever paid attention to the
software game?
Yeah, you
Of
read
course
the
you-
lore is in the items.
The lore is everywhere. Yeah,
I know,
that's the only reason why I played Elden Ring because George R. Martin.
You
was
make your own
involved
lore.
in it. Yeah,
I understand.
Elden Ring has.
I understand that, but my thing was that I felt like Elden Ring was the reason why the phenomenon of Elden Ring was truly there was the gameplay and the fact that you needed
Open world.
It was open world, the gameplay, and like it was one of those things of I am not gonna get this done unless I throw everything into every single boss fight. Like there's not gonna be an easy win, and it's that satisfaction of I did it. Of like I did everything that I needed to do. I was able to set off all
When
my
the
abilities.
masochism pays off.
Yeah, when you're just being kicked in the crotch over and over and over again, and then finally you kick them in the head. You kick them in the crotch and you cut their head off.
I had only one boss. I had one boss that literally
It's okay.
took me 2 days to try and figure
48
out.
hours?
So many
48 hours.
Not a full 48 hours,
That
but
wasn't
like
2 days.
2 days worth of like.
Was it the Goliath? Was it the giant one that like smashes?
No.
Right before you go into the.
No. It was the damn centipede skeleton that you have to take the coffin down the river
Oh,
of
really?
blood. Dude, he had a grab, and it was just so hard because I tried approaching him with magic first. I was just a magic build trying to do that.
Right.
But he was the only boss that took me like 2 days to
No,
beat.
it was the Goliath one for me.
Really?
The one right
I
before.
defeated the Goliath with like maybe my first or second time
It
trying
took,
to
it, no,
try
it
to
took
beat
me.
him.
It took me like a day because also I sped run. I was under level when I got there.
All right,
So
we
then
got to
I
wrap
went
up the
back.
show, guys. It's already like an hour 35.
We should all speedrun Sekiro.
Oh no!
I don't hate myself that much.
I've done a speed run of Elden Ring though. It's fun.
Nah, Sekiro.
Do we do a see how long it takes us to beat Sekiro?
I wouldn't finish.
I can't participate
Why?
because I've played Sekiro like
wouldn't-
so many times over, dude.
Really?
Yes,
I got stuck
it
at the
is-
butterfly.
it-
The
it is
butterfly.
my-
What's the butterfly?
The
boss?
butterfly lady, yeah. When you get
Yeah.
to the burning temple at the very bottom, and
I
you, like,
could not for the
visiting in
life of me
past.
beat her.
It's all rhythm. Approach it as a
I
rhythm game.
know.
No,
I love Rhythm Heaven, by the way.
Listen, I understand that, but at a certain point, I can only get punched in the dick so many times.
Then you don't like it. You don't like it
No.
enough, Nick. You have to find pleasure in it.
Punched, so you haven't been kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh.
No, you haven't
Oh,
been.
when
You
you
haven't
get
been
the heel of the
grabbed
foot in
and
your
then
groin?
Indian burned
No, I don't know what it
constantly.
I don't know what it was with Elden Ring, where
Uh-huh.
like everything, like all the mechanics, everything like that.
Yeah,
they just.
it's a perfect game.
It is.
We
And
gotta
all
wrap
the
it up,
me-
guys.
All the mechanics and everything like that just fit into place where I was like, I get it. I understand.
Do
everything
Sekiro.
about this.
Then do Sekiro.
No, I played Sekiro and I got pissed off.
No,
I
do
was like,
Sekiro.
this isn't
Come on.
the game I want.
Come on. I believe in you. I
will
believe in
admit,
you.
I was really scared, like genuinely
Sekiro?
scared when I had to fight the Yeti.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my god, that fight
You know,
was
I
so
will
hard.
tell you, I love Sekiro for one reason. It's just one weapon that you use.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
There's no weapon configuration.
No, there
or
isn't.
anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap up the show because we're running into.
It comes in
time.
with your prosthetics. That's where they get you.
Play Sekiro again.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I believe in you. It's
there a
okay.
library?
You have fun.
I noticed. I own it.
Oh, it's in your library. Oh, okay.
I bought it as soon as
Look
I
at
beat
this
Elden
guy
Ring.
telling you how to play your games, Nick.
I beat it. I beat it. Once I beat Elden Ring, I then bought Sekiro, and I was like, I'm gonna beat this. And then and I was like, this is a vastly different game.
Of course that would happen. Of course, Elden Ring is the easy. Okay, before it was Dark Souls 3. That was the easiest.
Let's finish.
Then
Let's
it was
finish.
Elden Ring.
Let's finish.
Check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Socials, Instagram, Facebook, and Renee will be on top of me now. Xmen.com.
missed.
And bounce. And bounce. And bounce. And bounce. And bounce.
Check out our YouTube check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/keepingupwiththenerds, and our audio platform, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podfeed. Also on YouTube Music. Check out our affiliate link at Opus Clips down in the description below if you guys want content made easier for you guys so you guys can get it out into the network and social media space as quickly and as efficiently as possible. We're 2 weeks away, guys, from issue 300. That means that we have 3 weeks worth of content before we launch year 6. There's a lot that we're working on. Again, we do have plans for issue 300. We're also planning on ways to see how we can get funded to kind of help out the community and stuff like that. So if you guys have any ideas of how to do so, especially if you guys are local in Whittier, let us know. We'd be happy to take any and all feedback so we can go ahead and grow this brand.
I'm not afraid to hold out Bryan.
I am, because it's my body.
I like how there was a clap outside.
I
Right after you said that, it's like
Sean, sign us out.
this has been Keeping Up with the Nerds with issue 298. I'm Sean,
I'm Nick.
And this is Brian.
and we'll all see you in the next issue.
Bye, guys.